I'm going to try to make a quick video on how to make an omelet. I have some green bell pepper, some jalapenos, onion, green onion, some tomatoes, cilantro, and some chopped up ham. And I already have my pan heating up here. A little bit, I took it off, so it might be a little cold. I'm going to add all the, I'm going to try to do this one hand, it's kind of hard. I'm adding all the ingredients except the tomato and the cilantro. That I'm just going to add it at the end because they're soft already. I don't need to worry about them getting cooked or anything. And I only cook this just a little bit. I have a little bit of everything in here. I have some about 3 tablespoons of oil. And I already have in my bowl 4 eggs already scrambled with a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, I'm going to let this cook just for a little bit. Doesn't take that long to make an omelet. It depends how cooked you like the veggies. My husband, he likes the vegetables to be crunchy, so I'm not going to cook these very long. Again, I use just a little bit, as much as y'all like, whatever you think you're going to like, of the onion, green onion, bell pepper, jalapeno, and ham. You can use any meat. I just have ham. Last time I used Spam. I've used bacon, steak, whatever meat you have, you can use. And that way you don't just have to stick to one type of meat. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Like I said, you can cook them longer to get them softer. But I am time limited this morning since my husband's going to work. So I want to get this done fairly quick. Plus he doesn't mind the vegetables being a little crunchy. Because I have 4 eggs here, they're cracked. And I'm just going to pour it through the whole pan. And I'm just going to go ahead and start moving it a little bit, just kind of like scrambling it in there. Because no matter what, the other extra egg that's on top is going to cook. And more of the egg that's on top runs down to the bottom. Okay, I'm going to let you go on this one. So I'm going to need both hands here in a little bit because I need to flip it. Okay. Let me go ahead and pause this and I'll be right back. Okay, before I flipped it, I added some cilantro and tomato to it. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to scoop it onto this plate right here and then flip it over. Okay, so I flipped it onto a plate. I have my pan here. I'm going to need both hands again. And what I'm going to do literally is flip the plate or the fruit into this one with the raw part down. And there it is. I flipped it over to this. Sorry, it's hard to work with one hand. I turned off the heat already because the bottom pan is hot, so I only need to cook a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and just sprinkle some cheese onto this. Okay. Now there's 2 things you could do. You can cover it and have it steam and melt the cheese, or you could just, once you fold it over, it'll melt. Okay. So like I said, you can cover it as you can see, it's already melting. And then just flip this in half. Like I said, I have 4 eggs on there. And then while it's still hot, sprinkle a little bit more cheese on it. And then cover it just a little bit. It's going to stick a little bit, but not much. And let that heat melt. A little bit on that cheese melt on the omelet. Sorry, I'm going blank. It's too early in the morning. But that's all to it. Y'all have a good day. Bye.